Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, Nazim.
Good morning.
I try to read some Quran till the colleagues, your colleagues. Okay?
Okay.
لم تقتلوهم ولكن الله قتلهم وما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الله رمى وليبلي المؤمنين منه بلاء حسنا إن الله سميع عليم ذلكم وأن الله موهن كيد الكافرين إن تستفتحوا فقد جاءكم الفتح وإن تنتهوا فهو خير لكم وإن تعودوا نعد ولن تغني عنكم فئتكم شيئا ولو كثرت وأن الله مع المؤمنين يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تولوا عنه وأنتم تسمعون. Good morning, Saud al-Harbi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Good morning, Tamim. Good morning, Muhammad Arif. Good morning, Ahmed. Ahmed Faiz. Good morning. Ahmed, I'd like to correct your mic. Yes, it's working now.
Assalamu alaikum. Sasha. Morning.
Very good. Where is Tamim went? Should we start now, dear students? Abdullah al-Hadith. Good morning, Abdullah.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid.
Why didn't you call me yesterday?
Mr. I have your YouTube channel.
Sorry? You got it?
Yes.
Great, great.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Good morning, Muhammad Muhsin. Good morning, Abdullah al-Anazi. Good morning, Ibrahim al-Nasir. Ibrahim Adil. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Great. I think you are 9 now. I think I have to start my session and the others should.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Good morning, Abdullah.
Good morning.
Actually, I'm just making fast division. Maybe it could be a good chance for the others to be arrived to start with our session. Yesterday we started with studying vertebrates, and we checked about some characteristics that distinguishing between vertebrates and invertebrates. So we almost finished with the first essential question: what are the features of vertebrates that make them different from the invertebrates? Then we choose one of them, one of these classes, which called the fish. So we have to study the characteristics of fish. So the second essential question was, what are the characteristics that most fish have in common? Then we're going on to continue with the third question, how are the characteristics of fish adapted to aquatic life? Then we had these new words, cartilage, neural crest, fin, scale, and we stopped here because the rest we are going on to continue with it today, like operculum, atrium, ventricle, nephron. I'm planning really to stop with the nephron. I hope that you will understand it. Then we'll continue with the next session, inshallah. Then we moved here and we started already. And as I explained to you, every red word you see it mentioned in my presentation is very important. We said the animal belonging to subphylum vertebrate or vertebrata as a Latin word have a vertebral column and specialized cells that develop from the nerve cord. And we mentioned these 5 classes of vertebrates, which are fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Then we checked with the first one. The vertebral column, we said that in the previous, in many of these invertebrates. Good morning, Muhammad al-Rafa. Muhammad al-Rafa, good morning. Muhammad al-Rafa, mute yourself, please. So the notochord is replaced by the vertebral column that protects and surround the dorsal nerve cord. And this we explained it yesterday, and it was really, mashallah, it was clear for you all. Where is Abdullah Anzi? Is here? Where is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed? Is here also. Okay, that's great. It is made of cartilage, and we discussed the meaning of cartilage. We said that cartilage is a flexible, tough material found in skeleton or bones. The vertebral column function as strong, flexible, so that muscle can. Naif Hatim, okay. Muscles can pull against during swimming or running. So it is facilitating.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Good morning. Then we move to what is meant by neural crest. We said the neural crest is a group of cells that develop from the nerve cord in vertebrates. So it's looking like a bulb, as I told you yesterday. Portions of the brain and skull. Yeah, you know, it is the extension of brain and skull. Certain sense organs and some nerve fibers or some of the structures that develop from the neural crest. When you see this word neuro, N-E-U-R, this means anything what's coming next. Neural means neural crest means crest of nerves. So this word neuro means something related to the nerves. So if you see at your home in the first aid or in the pharmacy box what you have at home, when you see Neurovit, for example, Neurovit, it is meaning this cure or this treatment is for the nerves. Neuro means something related to the nerves. Don't forget this, please. Great. The jaws, we discussed it also yesterday. We said there is anterior gills, the anterior gill arches, evolved into jaws in ancient fish in the previous, I mean the millions of years ago of fish. The development of jaws allowed ancient fish to prey on larger range of animals. That is true. I think we still have some of this, like this shark, what we have nowadays, the great white shark is really is a live example of that. Then we checked about the fins. We said that a fin is a paddle shaped structure on a fish or other aquatic animal that is used for balance, steering, and propulsion. Bird fins reduce the chance of rolling to the side and allow for better steering during swimming. Yeah, is why you see the fish in the water, they are professional in swimming because of all this kind of things what it has. It has different kinds as you see in this picture what we explained yesterday. And then we stopped here with this page when we discussed together um, the scales. We said that scales are small, flat, plate-like structures near the surface of the skin. And we divided it into four types. Ctenoid scales, it is made of bone and skin, and cycloid scales, as I say, made of bone and skin. Blessoid scales, it is made of tooth-like material. Genoid scales, it is made of enamel and bones. I will discuss what is meant by enamel. I remember that Muhammad Arif explained to us yesterday, Muhammad al-Rafah explained to us yesterday what is meant by enamel. Can you remind us, Muhammad al-Rafah, what is meant by enamel? Who is Muhammad al-Rafah?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Good morning. We discussed yesterday the last point, the meaning of enamel, and you told yes, you know what is meant by enamel. Can you remind us what's meant by enamel again? مو رفاع محمد علي محمد علي. Okay, can you please remind us, Tamimi? Muhammad Arif Tamimi. Where is Muhammad Arif? Yes, Muhammad Arif Tamimi.
Yes, Mr.
Can you please remind us what your friend said about enamel?
I was absent the last session.
Okay, Muhammad Arif, Muhammad Rafa, you raise your hand. Can you please help your friend Muhammad Arif about this, please?
Mister, does my mic work right now? Because my mic wasn't working.
It's okay, but it's working now.
Yes. Enamel is the outer layer between the gum and the tooth.
Wonderful. You got it, Muhammad Arif?
Yes, thank you.
So you understood now what is meant by enamel?
Yeah.
In another language, we are calling it almina. You know the mina of your mouth? It is this one. Okay. Welcome back, Ziad Al-Gar'awi.
Welcome back. Good morning.
You are not like even your little buzzer. Why you are so late? And why you are not coming like
Because I wake up so late.
Okay. Okay, let's come back to continue. Today we're going to continue with the gills. And to explain to you the gills, you have to know many points really. You see this fish what we have now? Who's saying hello? Ahmed Anasi, make yourself. Look at this fish now. You see there is part really is cut here. Yes or not? This part that is covering the gills below. You got it? Okay, let's come to check what is the name of this cover. But first on all, we have to know what about these gills. Look at this gill. This is gill filaments. Okay, you know, I think you know what does mean filament. Filament means like threads, short threads. Look at it now. This is the gill filament. It is looking like this. Then, if you will take one of these gills, we'll check about it from inside. It is consists of veins. You know what does mean veins? And arteries. Veins and arteries. Hamoud Harbi, good morning.
Nothing.
Okay, Hamoud, mute yourself and attention, please. So, veins and arteries. I think you know what does mean vein and what does mean artery, even in humans, even in you, even in me. Okay, vein. It is the vessels that taken the blood from the body to the heart, and arteries what is receiving the blood from the heart and pushing it to the whole body. This is the difference between vein and artery. And there is a lamella. You know what does mean lamella? This lamella means lamella in English. It is because lamella is Latinic word. It means plate. You know what does mean plate? Plates. Okay. So lamella means plates. Okay, these plates that taken the oxygen and help them for taking the oxygen from the water to send it to the veins, to these capillaries by diffusion. Okay? I hope you got the idea and you understand what I'm speaking about. So, fish get oxygen when water that enters their mouth flows across their gills, where oxygen from the water diffuses into the blood. It is diffuses into the blood. Okay? The flow of blood in the gills is opposite. The flow, it is opposite. Why it should be opposite? To take as much as can be possible of oxygen. You understand? So it is against the current of water. So the current of the blood against the current of water. So the clash between them will be more strong. So as much as possible of blood of oxygen will be taken in. You understand? Where oxygen, the flow of the blood in the gills is opposite. I can ask you in the exam, give reason, or give me a scientific reason. The flow have to the flow is opposite the flow of water across the gill. So why? I can ask you. GB means give reason. GR, give reason. Give a scientific reason. The flow of blood in the gills is opposite the flow of water across the gills. Why? To allow for more efficient uptake of oxygen. Is it clear for you all? Mazen Isam, is it clear for you?
Yes, yes.
Tamim. Tamim?
It is clear, it's clear.
Okay, that's wonderful. Ibrahim?
Clear, Mister.
Abdullah Al-Hadith, is it clear for you?
Yes, Mister.
Great. Some fish protect their gills with operculum. I told you operculum, you see this this part, what it's cut by the scissors? This part,
Yes.
this bony part, what it is covering these gills, it is called operculum. It is movable flap. It is open and open. I think you see it in the live fish. It is open and closed to allow the water to come in for diffusing the oxygen. I think it is looking clear. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Is there anything you want to ask in this page?
No.
Great, Hamid. Now we're moving to the circulation. And when we discuss the circulation, you have to know it means the movement of the blood, because you know the blood inside the animals, it is moving in a closed circuit. In a closed circuit. What does mean closed circuits? Means it has ways that is moving through it, then coming back again. It means it is not open, because if it will be open circuits, it means that the blood will leave the body. It means the death of this animal. It will be bleeding till death. So I think it is looking clear for you all now. So circulation means the life cycle of the blood inside the fish. Okay, that's what we are discussing. Vertebrates have a closed circulatory system, so it is like humans, like animal, like for example, like mammals, like reptiles, like amphibians, like fish. All vertebrates all vertebrates have a closed circulatory system. And most fish, the heart consists of two main chambers. For humans and for mammals, we have four main chambers, two atriums and two ventricles. Two atriums and two ventricles. So what is atrium and what is ventricle? You know the heart of humans, just a moment to make it easy for you. Now,
السلام عليكم.
Ms. Selmi, welcome back, Muhammad. Attention, please.
Sorry, Mister, I was late.
That's okay. It's okay. Just attention, please. You see, this is just a fig of a human heart. Okay, consists of two lower chambers and two upper chambers. Do you see it? This is, for example, one. This is two. This is three. And this is four. You see, there are one and two chambers. There is three and four chambers. I mean the numbers. So we have four chambers as you see it exactly. The upper two chambers, it has a special name. And the lower two chambers, it has a special name. I'll ask you what is meant by it when we finish.
Mr. Ashraf.
Yes, Saud.
Sorry for interrupting, Mister, but may I go to the bathroom for 2 minutes only?
I think you can do it without asking me. You may go directly. You don't need to ask.
Okay.
Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, Riyadh. Riyadh.
Good morning.
Yeah. So now I want to read this now. Then I'll ask you myself. Okay, I'll choose myself randomly. So all of you, please be careful and be ready, because I'm gonna ask you what is meant by atrium and what is meant by ventricle after reading this. In most fish, heart consists of two main chambers: the atrium, where the heart receives blood from the body. Again, the atrium, where the heart receives blood from the body. Then the ventricle, where the heart pumps blood to the gills. This is in fish. So now I'll choose myself 4 students and then ask them what is the name of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4? Muhammad al-Muhsin, can you tell me what is number 1? What is the name of number 1, please? Muhammad al-Muhsin. Muhammad.
Yes, yes.
Yes, what is meant by number 1?
What?
Number 1 in this picture, what I draw it myself of human heart. What is meant by number 1?
Vertebrates.
What? You may ask any of your colleagues. You can ask for help from any of your colleagues. But I didn't see any one of you raise his hand that he know the answer. What happened? No one of you know the answer? Only Naif? Who else? Mazen? Who else? Hamad al-Muhsin, you have 2 of your colleagues now, Naif Hatim al-Harbi and Mazen Asam Kafsha. You can ask one of them to help you by the meaning of number 1.
Anyone, no problem.
You can ask yourself. I'm aware of this. I want the answer from you to give you the marks now.
I ask who?
Yes, ask yourself now. They are listening to you, waiting for you.
اختار واحد.
Is it
Nice.
hard for you to choose one?
Nice.
I think it's right ortium.
Right atrium. What do you think, Muhammad? What did he say?
Yes.
What did he
Right.
say? Right atrium.
Yes.
Muhammad Arif, what do you think? Is he right? Muhammad Arif. Muhammad Arif. Tamimi. Muhammad Rafa. Muhammad Rafa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, mister.
What do you think? Naif Hatim, he helped your friend Muhammad al-Muhsin, and he told him that number 1 in the fig what I made is the right atrium. Do you agree with him, or you have another idea?
Yes, I agree with him. I think it's the right atrium.
It is the right atrium. Okay, thank you very much. Ahmed al-Inazi, what about number 3? Ahmed.
Yes,
Ahmed.
Yes.
Yes, Ahmed. What about number 3? What do you think? Number 3 is meaning what?
Number 3.
This lower right chamber is called what?
Where, mister?
In the fig what I made. You see the picture where I draw it? The human heart? You have the right to ask any of your colleagues. There are 3 of them already to help. Naif Atim, Abdullah Al-Hadith, Mazan Isam, and Ziyad Al-Gar'awi. And Ibrahim Al-Nasr even. Choose one of them. But out of Naif Hatim, and Naif Al-Harbi, exactly, he helped Muhammad Al-Muhsin. So choose one of the others. Yalla, go ahead.
Mazen.
Okay, Mazan Isam, you may help him, not to give me the answer. Help him, then he has to tell me what he understood.
Yes, number 3 is the right side of the right side that pumps blood to the
What
gills.
is it called? The chamber. What is it called? Right what?
Answer. I answer.
Help him.
Yes, it's the right side where the heart is pumps the blood to the gills.
Yeah, what is it name? What is it name?
Yes, ventricle.
Tell him.
Yes, it's called ventricle. The right ventricle.
Now you understand what he said?
Yes.
What he said?
He said that the right side, that's number 3, pumps the blood to the heart.
From the heart to the body. But what is it called? It's called what? He just told this now.
I
Right? Right what?
I didn't see him actually.
Actually, it
Because
is
this-
written here. It is written here. You see it?
Right ventricle.
You see it?
Yes.
It is called what?
Right ventricle.
So this is right ventricle. Number 3 is right ventricle. Abdullah al-Hadithi, can you please tell me what about number 2?
Number 2, Mr. Left. It's left
Atrium.
alternate, Mr.
Excellent, Abdullah al-Hadithi. You know, I'm speaking with all the administration that you are so amazing boy, but nobody believe me. But alhamdulillah, I'm still telling all of them that you are a great boy, but all what you need just to consider the situation. If you consider it, I swear you will be one of the most brilliant students in all our schools. Good job. Thank you, Abdullah al-Hadithi. Wonderful.
Thank you, Mr.
You're welcome. Then I am looking for Riyadh. Good morning, Riyadh. Riyadh.
Good morning. أنا والله دعيت إنك ما
What about
تختارني.
number 4, Riyadh? What is number 4 chamber called?
ها؟
What is number 4 chamber called? See number 4?
ما في نمبر 4.
No, there is. In the red fig, what I draw it myself.
أها والله توني أشوف هذه.
Mhm.
What is number 4 this?
You see it? This is number 4. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah. What about this number 4? What is it called?
This رئتين ولا وشو؟
Actually, you may ask any of your colleagues who is ready to help him. Raise your hand, please, dear students. Who is ready to help him? Wanna see? Like usual, Mazen Isam. What about the others? I want somebody else out of Mazen Isam. Abdullah is ready for help? Oh,
إبراهيم
I think you have Ibrahim and
إبراهيم.
Abdullah. Oh my God, huh?
No, إبراهيم.
Ibrahim, you may help him, please.
Yes.
Yes, you may help him then, because I'm waiting for the answer from him, not from you.
The heart consists of 2 parts or 2 groups.
No, I'm asking about number 4, especially. What is the name of number 4?
I will tell him about
Mister, the left ventricle. I think.
Don't tell me, tell him.
أنا ولا هو اللي يتكلم؟
Tell this to Riyadh, then I'm
هو
waiting
قلبي.
for the answer from Riyadh.
Okay. Number 4 is where the heart pumps blood to the gills.
Habibi,
That
what
it's called-
is its name? Number 4, the chamber number 4.
The
Abdullah
ventricle.
Al-Ghani. Thank you, Ibrahim. Abdullah Al-Ghani, you may help your friend Riyadh.
Yes, mister.
Yes, he's waiting for your help.
It's the left ventricle.
What do you think, Riyadh? Riyadh,
هلا.
what do you think? What did he say?
This number 4. This what?
Ask Abdullah Al-Ghani. Ask him.
The left ventricle.
Huh? Repeat it for him, Abdullah. I'm sorry about that.
The left ventricle.
The left ventricle.
The left ventricle. So it is called the left ventricle. Okay? Excellent. That's wonderful. Now we have to come back to this point. I draw for you all this to facilitate the meaning of atrium and ventricle. Anyway, you are going to study it next year, inshallah. So in most fish, the heart consists of 2 main chambers. The atrium, where the heart receives blood from the body, and ventricle, where the heart pumps blood to the gills. In fish, to pump the blood to the gills. To what? To the gills. You got the idea? I think it is looking clear for you all. Wonderful. Now we're going on to see about feed and digestion. About the feeding and digestion. We still have about 9 minutes of our session. I want really to try to finish with this, even to stop with the nephrons, it would be easier. In ancient fish, were most likely filter feeders and scavengers. You know what does mean scavengers? Feeders and scavengers.
I think who hunt them?
Yeah, like the cleaners. You understand? Most fish swallow the food whole, passing it through a tube called the esophagus. Like what you have. Do you know what means esophagus? It is important word. I may ask you what is the function of esophagus. So I have to make it by right. That is really important. What is the function of esophagus? Esophagus is a tube. Is what? A tube that passing the food from the mouth. The food is passing through it from the mouth to the stomach. Got the idea? That's great. Where digestion begins. So where digestion begin? In the stomach. You understand? Fish and subsequent vertebrates are unable to synthesize certain amino acids. Here I have to stop because I have to discuss this point with you all. Riyad, for example, he loves to eat capsule. He loves to eat capsule. Naif al-Harbi, he loves to eat maflutha or maflus. Ibrahim al-Nasir, he loves to eat everything related to meat. Everything, mashallah. Everything related to meat, he's ready for it, no problem. Here I have to think, why we are eating meat? One of you, he'll answer me for nourishing, to grow, to have a good health, to grow the immunity. That's correct. But if you will stop eating meat for the rest of your life, there will be a problem happen in your body. Here is the question, why? Despite if you stop eating the plant proteins, for example, if you stop eating beans for the rest of your life, nothing will be happening to your body. If you stop eating, for example, white beans for the rest of your life, nothing will be happening. If you stop eating pea for the rest of your life, nothing will be happening in your body. But if you stop eating meat for the rest of your life, there will be a problem happen. Meat, I mean the animal proteins, but that's what I mean. I mean eggs, milk, meat, chicken. You will stop it. There will be a real problem happening in your body. Why? What is the reason? Why? What happened? The answer is here. The answer is here. Fish and subsequent vertebrates are unable to synthesize certain amino acids. What is meant by amino acid? Amino acid is the basic unit of building up the protein. The basic unit of building up the protein. And must get them from food. We must get it from the food what we are taking. So there are some amino acids that your body can synthesize it. Like what? Like the amino acids that found in the in the bean, for example. Your body can create it and can synthesize it from inside. So there is no need of it from outside. But if it is coming, so it is welcome. But amino acid like niacin, for example, that is coming only, the body cannot synthesize it. So we need it from outside. This is why we are eating meat, we are eating that, all these kinds of food. Is it clear for you all or not? Abdullah Al-Anazi, is it clear for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So be ready. I may ask you one question like this. I can ask. The subsequent vertebrates are unable to synthesize certain amino acids. So what this animal can do? They are getting it from the food from outside. That is great. The excretion, I think I have to stop here with this excretion, then we will continue, inshallah, Wednesday, 9 a.m. What do you think, dear students? Should we stop here? Hello?
I'm fine. What about the others?
It's, for me, I'm okay also. It depends on you. Should I stop here or should I continue? Because we still have like 4 minutes. Should I stop
It's
here?
better. Yeah, we stop
Yes,
here.
yes.
Okay, so today is April 13, 2020. Okay, that's great. We'll continue inshallah next session. I hope you got maximum benefits of this session. Really, it was so interesting session for you all. I hope that everything is gonna be all right, and we'll continue inshallah next. Okay.
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 See you then, guys.
Thank you, miss.
Goodbye.